We had plenty of action in sports over the past few days, but nothing more exciting than the Newport boys basketball team's 84-61 win over rival Stevens on Friday night. Emotions were already high heading into the contest as Newport celebrated the contributions of the team's 5 seniors before tip-off, and fittingly, it was a milestone reached by Newport senior Spencer Coronis that really brought down the house. The game's outcome had already been decided by the time Coronis netted his 28th and final point of the night midway through the fourth quarter, but there was still plenty to celebrate at the basket. Not only did the score put the home team ahead by 21 points with less than 4 minutes to play, but it more importantly marked the 1,000th of Coronis' illustrious high school career. Friends and family couldn't help but storm the court to celebrate the feat, and Coronis was presented with the game ball and flowers, which he promptly offered up to his parents.
That means a lot, you know. Growing up here and knowing expectations for myself that people had, you know, I'm very humbled to score 1,000 points. I'm grateful to be on that board with 14, 15, how many other people there are. I mean, it's a great accomplishment. First off, it's not an individual thing, even though it is. I still got to thank my coaches, my teammates throughout the whole year, not just these 4 years, but when I was little. And most of all, I got to just thank my parents for all of this.
Obviously, it's exciting for everybody. I've seen a few 1,000-point scores over the year, but I've never seen the court rushed when it's happened. Just a great milestone for Spencer. You know, tell you how much sometimes coaches know. I said, you know, you're not going to get this tonight. You're 28 points away, so don't let it weigh on your mind. You know, you're going to have another game or two at home. If it happens during the playoffs, which it will, great, but don't let it affect what we're doing tonight. And, you know, he did a lot of it just in the flow. And when he got close, you know, actually, you know, obviously we started to feed him the ball a little bit, but he played very well tonight, as did our whole team. And, you know, we got out to a great start, put Stevens on their heels and kept them on their heels the whole night. And it's a good, solid win for us going into next week.
Andrew Hood added 27 points for a Newport team that will head into the Division III tournament as the number 4 seed. Stevens, who will enter the postseason play as the 15th seed, was led by a 15-point effort from Brandon Tangway. Lexi Hamilton scored a game-high 20 points, and Katie Frederick added 10 to help lift the Sunapee girls basketball team past Moultonborough on Friday. The Lakers will take on 4th-ranked Littleton in the semifinals tonight in a game that will be covered by YCN News. And the Kearsarge hockey team ended its season on a high note Saturday, earning a convincing victory on home ice. Jacob Arnold led the Cougars with 2 goals, while Caleb Cochran and Tristan Rowe each added 1. Cody Rowe finished with 19 saves. And that was today's look at local sports. Now let's toss it back to you, Abby.